Okay.
And
Yay, we're on.
yes, we are on. Hello, 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 hello. Is there anybody here yet? No, no one's here yet.
Boy, what's wrong? What's wrong? They'll pop up.
Yeah.
They'll pop up somewhere down the line.
Yeah, they'll pop up somewhere down the line. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh,
there we got 3 people in the room. Hi,
okay.
guys.
All right.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
So we got Sharon says, sorry I'll miss you live, Nezi, but I'll watch it later. Have fun. Thank you, Sharon.
Okay,
She
well,
goes,
at
my
least she
sister
chimed
here.
in.
Simply means, yes, sis, I'm going to be waiting for your call. I've been missing you.
I'll be
Cute.
missing you. Oh, no, it's
Yeah, I
time.
missed you too, guys. And we got MJ Garner, 1, 2, 3. Hi, baby. Hello. Welcome to the chat. And we got Nettie. Hi.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Nettie.
Hello, hello. My buddies and nieces here.
Oh, she is?
Hi.
Okay. Hi. Hey.
Hi,
What's going
Anissa.
on?
Welcome.
All good.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
This should be fun.
Yeah.
This should be a fun topic.
We shall see. I mean, wow. Boy, the war stories and the battle scars.
Battle Scars,
I
Battle
had to
Scars
fix me a
Galactica.
cocktail.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Look, let me tell you something, guys. My friend Anissa is on one right now, so I don't know what she's going to say tonight.
Okay, well, that's all
now,
right.
you know, y'all know my buddy Wendy always got something to talk about, honey. She'll pull something out of her history book.
Yeah, my history, girl. I got the Wayback Machine, honey.
Girl, not the Wayback Machine. I'm sure we all got some stories to tell.
Yes. Oh, if you have breath in your body and have had a man in your life, yes. Why am I still alive?
Men in my life.
What you say, Anissa?
I've had several.
Okay.
Oh my God. This is going to be fun.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, at one point, I just said, you know what? I don't even want to date.
I know, right? That's where I am today.
I don't want nobody. And you know what? And I told a friend. I had a friend. I haven't seen her in years, but she was so gay, but she thought she was gay. And so she told me. She said, "Well, she said, well, you know, that's why I became gay, because my husband treated me so badly and he cheated on me and he abused me and blah, blah, blah." And I said, but you're with Linda now. And didn't Linda bring a younger woman into y'all's relationship and she mistreats you? I'm not jumping off of this sinking ship onto another sinking ship. I said, well, you still got the same problem.
Wendy,
So,
Wendy.
And he said, I just want to
let me
grab you
explain
and kiss
something
you. And
to
I
you.
said, nah, boo-boo, don't do that, because
Wendy, are you listening? I don't give a damn if a man drugged me down the street, around the corner, threw me on top of a motherfucking roof.
Okay.
I will not be messing with no women.
Okay, I do not want no fur burger. I'm going to be a tube steak. I'm going to take tube steak until the grave. Fur burgers, no. Don't want.
Well, everybody like what they like, so everybody got their own thing.
She talking about grabbing me and kissing me. I said, boo boo, don't do it. I said, thank you. You know, I thank you very much, but don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, we got one in the room.
Hello.
Me hoops. Hey, baby. Now she's not as old as we are.
What?
Hello, you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me? Okay, great. Hi to you all.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome. We just getting started.
So where are we on the topic?
We just shooting the breeze right now. We're just getting warmed up, so we ain't got started yet.
Okay, cool.
Warming up.
Okay.
So Cheyenne wants to know: have you guys ever tried online dating?
I would not do it.
No.
I did it a long time ago. Oh my God.
No.
Nancy, you're so pretty. Thank you. She said that already. Thank you, baby. Hello. Hi, Karina. And hello, Pamela. Hey, guys. Oh, look at that cute little profile photo.
Yeah.
My babies keep coming up here. They be looking cute, honey.
Yes.
All right, guys. Welcome to the NeziGotYouLit show. On tonight's video, we're going to talk about how to be careful. Well, just be careful who you lay down with.
Yeah.
We all got some stories. We all got some history because this is like 50, 60. It's like over 100, almost 200 years worth of woman meat on this live tonight. And my baby Hoop, she's younger. She's not in her 50s. So she's gonna talk. I don't know how old are you? Do you want to tell how old you are?
I stopped telling my age at the age of 25.
Oh God. Okay, well, she's a youngin. She's gonna tell her stories. And look at Wendy.
Yeah, I forgot what I did at 25. It's been so long ago. Lord, what was I doing at 25? Jesus Christ.
Terrible. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So the reason why I wanted to do this live video today is because lately, especially since C-19's been happening, we've been having a lot of domestic violence. This past year, these men been off the chain. Of course, killing baby mamas, killing kids, killing mamas and stuff. And the one incident that we had, that they had about a couple of weeks ago, when this guy got mad at his baby mama because she didn't want to give him her half of her STEMI check, and he just popped off and just annihilated 4 people in the family. Have you lost your damn mind?
Right,
just crazy.
Yeah.
But my earphone sounds crazy. But the reason why I'm saying this is because
a little popping.
Mine is.
It's
popping.
Popping kind of in the background anyway.
From my audio, or just period?
I think Wendy say something.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's everybody. It's like I don't know. It's like it sounds like there's some type of interference, and I can still hear you speaking, but you kind of hear like some noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're clear though. You're clear.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder, do I have enough juice on this phone? Me on my earphones. Hold on, y'all. Because I hope this don't sound worse.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, get it back to
this gonna sound worse. I already know.
I was thinking about what the young lady said about the online dating. You know, that's my thing. That's just what you said. You don't know. Anytime you go first meet somebody, you're meeting their representative. You're not really meeting the real person. You're meeting
that sounds worse.
Representative. You know, to get you in. You know, hey, you know. And then once you get in and they slam that door, they're like, yeah, this is the real me right here. Yeah,
yes,
see,
that's true.
So I think that's one of the I mean, you're already taking a chance when just meeting somebody, you know, out, you know, just maybe at I don't go to the club. I haven't been to a club in years, but to a club, or I don't care if you're at the gas station, you don't know what you're really meeting.
Can you hear that noise? Can you hear this teeny noise?
Now I heard something.
Can you hear this?
Yes.
That's my earphones plugged up to this thing.
Oh.
This sounds terrible. Take it out. Take it out. Anyway.
I don't know why I can't hear it.
I took it out.
I was just saying I didn't know why I can't hear it. And I wanted to add to what Wendy said also, and maybe pose a question. Because I do agree when you meet people, when you're doing online dating, and all of that, you're meeting the person's representative. But I wonder how often that works out for women of color, specifically Black women. Because I think that online dating I've seen be more successful for Caucasian women. I think rather than us. And I actually have tried. I went onto a dating site after a friend told me about it, and I saw very few men of color to choose from, and it just wasn't.
Wasn't worth your time. Oh, did we lose her?
Yeah, look, sounded like we did, didn't it?
Look, see, naturally done. She said it
Are
didn't
we
work
here?
for me.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
we
we
hear you
heard
now.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda,
Anissa, your lighting is
I'm just
blurring you out.
old-fashioned. Because anybody can say
I'm gonna try to turn.
anything
Oh
and
my
make up
gosh.
anything
Okay.
behind a computer. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I'm mad with it.
Look,
Anybody can say
Pretty
this is
anything
my robe, you guys.
behind a computer.
Yeah.
So I'd rather see your face. I'd rather see your eyes. I'd rather see your mannerisms. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And see how you act amongst your peers versus online dating. I don't know none of that about you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I dated online a long time ago when it was not black. Yeah, blackpeoplemeet.com. And they always talking the same bull crap. They all they do is go to different women talking the same shit.
Same old crap. Yeah.
And I'm like,
I was
no.
on POF
No,
just looking. I was not. I didn't like. Somebody like tried to send me a message, and I was like, no, I'm not responding. But I was just swiping, and looking at the pictures, and it's just a bunch of scary looking people, and I just I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay.
You know, I tried more recently.
That's my sister.
I'm
sorry,
Nezi sister. I was saying I tried more recently. It's not Plenty of Fish. It's the one where you swipe one way and then you swipe the other.
Tinder.
I tried. It was
Tinder.
It's you like you swipe this way or you swipe that way to not, to whatever. But someone sent me a little message on there because I was like, hey, and they were like DTF. And so I'm like, I had to Google because I didn't know what DTF meant.
I don't even, what the hell is that?
Yeah, what is that? DTF.
So how do
your lighting is blurring out your face.
Well, you mean, yeah, it is.
There you go. That's better.
Okay. So it was DTF. So I had to Google it, and it was basically down to. I mean, I just that's the response I get from just saying, "Hey."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Okay, no."
So
and then in addition, it was during COVID, so it's like,
ew.
Extra no. Yeah, it was 2020.
No COVID cock, please.
Yes, thank you.
Good Lord.
Thank you.
Oh my God. But yeah, guys, that's what we're talking about. Being careful who you lay down with, and just relationships, period.
Yeah.
So sometimes you be laying down with these people and they're toxic, and you're bringing them into your household, and they're toxic towards your dog, they're toxic towards your family, your children. Anytime you allow a person come in the house and dominate your kids, your dog, and your whole life, and it's your spot, that's weak sauce.
Yeah.
And a lot of times these guys are not even our husbands. They want to naturally they're designed to dominate and take over your stuff. But I'll be damned. It's some things I'll do, but there's a lot of things I ain't gonna do. I'll give you a little head. I'll give you a little sticky. You ain't getting keys in my goddamn house. You ain't driving my shit.
Right.
And I'm not signing my name. I talked about this before. My ex-boyfriend's sister. When I bought my house, I was 27 years old. I bought it in 1997, and I was dating this one guy. And he had children, and he had child support, and he had a baby mama. He had all this baggage on him, and I'm like, it's okay, but I'm not going to marry you. I already knew I wasn't gonna marry him. So when I got my house, I already told the story before. When I got my house, his sister came over with him one day. He up to look like a little sad puppy dog, and I'm all like this. I'm cheesy because I'm proud of myself. And his sister asked me, if you let him live with you, will you put his name on your deed?
On the lease.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
What? No,
I know.
That's the kind of stuff she would do.
Yeah.
And like I said this before in my other life, she had children by this old dog ass man. He was going around cheating on her and stuff like that for years. As soon as he had a stroke and he's dragging on one side of his body, first thing he want to say is, let's get married.
Oh my God. Go ahead and finish it. I got something on them.
Why I want your broke down ass? She married him too. She sure did. Why would you marry into a liability?
They do that.
His stuff wasn't. Don't give me nothing broke down. Give me your stuff when it's like this. Give me you when you all together. Don't come in my damn life and you broke down and you dragging on one side.
The only way that I would do something like that is there has to be a life insurance policy in place.
Okay, girl.
Damn right. How you gonna benefit from that broke down motherfucker?
Okay.
From his life insurance policy.
Oh yeah.
Damn right.
Because when he get done fucking with me, he gonna die anyway.
But you know what? I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. Now, it ain't gonna be for love. Like what? Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I just got out of
mercy, not
I
love.
said I just got out of a 6.5 year narcissistic toxic relationship. Yeah. I just broke up with him last Saturday.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. Don't go back.
Please.
I done went back like 4 or 5 times already.
Oh my.
This time he has crossed the line.
Okay.
So I won't be going back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hoping with you.
And the thing is that, you know, I'm very intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
So he ended up getting a heart transplant. He was way worse when he was going through congestive heart failure. And so he ended up getting a heart transplant, so he got a second chance at life. So I was broken up with him the year that he got his heart transplant. And I was doing me, and then I was able to experience, having a peaceful house and not no damn drama and no arguing and none of that. So when he came back, I gave him another chance because of the heart transplant. And I had thought that maybe that transplant had humbled him. And I had thought that maybe we were supposed to be together because he made it through. You know what I'm saying? And he was going to do the right thing. Well, at this point, he has disappointed me and Jesus.
Okay. All right.
So
come on, now you preaching. Now you preaching.
He has done that.
She said me and Jesus.
Now
she right though.
Like literally, that is the only reason. And so I had to leave his ass last Saturday. Okay. And it's one of them things like what Angel was just talking about. It was like, oh, he had the keys to my house. He had my alarm system. He had access to my cameras. He could see me coming and going. But when my son moved out, he was supposed to move back in. Well, he was sneaking, cheating in the text messages. He was sneaking, texting women.
Let me interrupt right quick.
That's how I keep busting him.
Can you all hear this strange noise from my speaker?
I didn't hear when you speak. I mean, I don't hear a noise. I just hear like you cut in and out, but something like that.
Yeah, but I can still understand what you're saying.
Okay.
So then what I had to do was I had to, and see the thing about, everybody can't probably deal with what I was dealing with. Because I'm a very strong-minded person, and can't no narcissist break me down. That's just it. Just doesn't happen. When you clap at me, I clap back at you immediately.
Twice.
You know what I'm saying? Twice as hard. So don't none of that scare me. Don't none of that do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, so I just had to bounce. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get real ugly last week, and I had to call my son over here to make sure I didn't end up in jail.
Christina said she's gonna have her a side dude. I don't blame her. You do that.
So, but one thing I can say about this relationship, it has taught me. So when I start back dating again, I am so treacherous. I am going to be so treacherous. I'm gonna be nice, but I'm gonna be treacherous. I'm side-eyeing you. I'm like, all of it.
You have to. Because when you playing house with mofos and you ain't benefiting from it, but a bunch of headache and toxicity and crap, you might as well be by yourself. That's one thing that is very, very where we we all have a thing about not wanting to be by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to be by ourselves.
And
So
I can honestly say this, and I fall into the category, and I'm gonna say it just like this. I fall into the category to where this is all I know. I ain't been dating in a long time. I've been with him 6.5 years. Been dealing with this off and on the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
He done had 3, 4 relationships on a break.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been with him. So it's like, and you keep going back because you're like, damn, I gotta get to know somebody. And what if they just like this? I might as well deal with what I got. So you go through all of these different kind of emotions. And it's like, you know what? I was like, forget it. This way, don't nobody got no keys to my house. If you starting to show your colors like he did, I could just block you and I don't have to talk to you again. And that's just how I'm gonna operate going forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, for years, like Nezi just said, for years when I was younger, even like 20s, even my 30s, I wanted to be in another relationship because I married young but I divorced young. But I got out of that marriage because my husband, his drinking got worse. And then when I was pregnant, he actually jumped on me when I was pregnant with my daughter.
Oh, terrible.
And a week later, I had her. I was only 7 months pregnant. So he caused me to go into premature labor.
Oh,
but I had promised myself I'm not going to raise my child in this kind of situation that my mother and father had us in, because my parents fought, and it was a constant thing because my dad was an alcoholic, and the fights were pretty bad.
And we have a tendency to repeat what we see in our household.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
Generational curses. That's exactly what that is.
Generational curse. But I broke that curse on me because I said, not me. But so for years, I always thought, well, I want to get married again, but I'm going to do better. And I didn't have that many relationships. Well, I'll say this: the next relationship I actually was in was a few years after I divorced, and an ex-boyfriend. This was a friend that I had been knowing since grade school. And he heard about my mother because my mother had just passed away like a few months before he came around. And he said, I heard about your mama. Huh? Oh.
No, I'm just saying thank you.
Wendy, let me answer this. Let me answer Marilyn's question real quick.
Thank you so much for that.
Marilyn, if you were with that guy before he went to jail, that's one thing. If you met him while he was in jail, don't do it. Don't do it. No, ma'am.
And then if the sucker go to jail, if the sucker go to jail while you dating him, you don't need to be with his sucker ass when he come out no damn way.
Okay. I want everything tested. When you get out, I want everything tested.
Now, if he went to jail because he went to jail for a white collar crime, say he was embezzling money or he did something like that, that means that he's very intelligent and he's going to be successful probably when he gets out of jail.
Okay.
But if he was a drug dealer or he was in a armed robbery or something like that, then that is not going to work because you're going to be ending up taking care of him like you take care of your child. You know what I'm saying? Now, if this is somebody that you grew up with and they have potential and they show you and they act on the potential and you know for a fact that they're going to get out here and they're going to do the right thing, that's one thing. But if you met him while he's in jail, no, ma'am. He's Watch Love After Lockup, I'm telling you.
Okay. Oh my God. My cousin loves that show.
Yeah.
I'm sipping on some Remy, girl.
Yeah.
It's down now.
I don't want to. I like being by myself. I feel safe.
Yes.
I don't have to worry about mind games. Somebody trying to dominate my stuff in my house.
Yeah.
I had this one sucker tell me a long time ago, he gonna come over my house and take his little finger and go across my refrigerator and say, "Oh, you got dust on here." I said, "Bitch, you don't live here. Okay. The hell, it ain't your dust.
It's not your dust.
It ain't your dust. This is my dust. You got to take these pink blinds down. These are my pink blinds, chump." And he had a hot pink escort with pink tires,
Girl,
hubcaps.
Come on. Come on now.
Take your damn pick
that
off.
Was not, no. That's
Yeah, that was that. And when I think about it, he may have been messing around with a female. That was her car when he came over my house. So
dang, yeah, probably so.
Men always want to pull rank
what they
ain't your
do.
shit. You can't
They
pull
come
rank in mine.
in, and it's like, I mean, the mistake that I made is because, for number one, I'm a Cancer. So we are normally caring people. So it's, when he came in, it was like, we gonna do this and we gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then when it came to the but see, I own my own house too. So this is oh man.
Yeah, beautiful.
So when you talk
me, Wendy, and Anissa have our own homes.
I'm gonna give you a certain amount of time to produce what you're saying. If you don't say if you don't do what you say, then I'm gonna do me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't care what you say, because you can get the hell out and drop my keys right here. I don't got to deal with none of that. And that's how I talk. And I think that's the part of, like, a lot of women are timid. So a narcissist can really like jack you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But by me not being a timid woman, I gave right back what he gave to me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the only way he could get over was doing the sneaking in through the text messaging and all of that type of stuff. Yeah. But I mean, it's cool though. It is what it is.
We have to really
you stay with your mama. I got my own.
We have to get past the dirty draw syndrome. Right. Do you guys know what the dirty draw syndrome is?
No.
We rather have some dirty draws than no draws at all.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So if you ask me, hey, Nezi, did you wash your drawers last night before you came to work? And I have to think about it. I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't wash them. Did you wear them today to work? No, I left them at home. Because I don't want to wear no dirty drawers to work.
Right.
But when you're dealing with foolery, with suckers, just because you don't want to be by yourself or you don't want to start over, you wearing those dirty drawers.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I was saying.
Let the dirty drawers go.
Yep, that's what I was saying about I actually had to leave the whole state of Missouri because of that relationship. And what he could not, he wanted to dominate me. And he came, like I say, he came the representative came to me like, I heard about your mama, and I'm so sorry about mama, because he used to call her mama. I'm so sorry. I hurt my heart to hear about mama. And, and I was at a low point in my feelings, because my mother, she was my girl. And so we started dating, and it started out okay. But then he tried to move in, and I'm like, well, no, you have your house with your mama, and this is my house here. So I said, plus I have a daughter. I have a little girl. I already promised myself
exactly
that, I'm not bringing a man into my home.
That's right.
With my child. I already made it. So then
that's right.
That's when he started getting. At first, he was just being mean. First he tried to work on my feelings, like, you want to do the old crying game and shit. And I'm like, well, no, you have a place to stay. And it was like he could not understand, why is she not doing like other women that I have met have done, bring me into their home. Well, that's why you back in your mama's home, because you didn't know how to act in their home. I don't want you in my house. But
especially with my damn kids.
Abusive. He thought, well, I'll get abusive. She'll let me move in. That's the kind of thinking. She'll let me move in if I open up a good old can of ass whip on.
That's foolish.
And police were no help. I had no backup. My brothers actually said, well, I can do something. I said, no, you don't need to serve no time for this, because he ain't worth it. But I ended up just leaving the whole state of Missouri, and I moved to Texas.
That was smart.
But yeah, because I couldn't get rid of him. He started stalking me. It was terrible. I mean,
are you talking about the R, or are you talking about your hubby?
Yes, I'm talking about Ron. And
tell him about the bicycle.
Oh, one day, I found
crazy.
This is what actually, I have to back it up some. He actually kidnapped me, and he beat me. He beat me and raped me. I'm just gonna put it out there. He beat me real bad, and he had me locked up in his mother's house, and they had burglar bars all around the house. So I couldn't get out.
What the hell, Wendy?
Yeah,
that's
and
scary.
so
I'm so
so what it
terrible.
was, he took my car, and his brother was, whenever he would leave, his brother would watch me. He was actually my guard. And so for 3 days I was locked up, and I said I think he's trying to figure out how to get rid of me. I said, I think he's going to kill me, and he's just trying to figure out how he's going to do it. So I went to his brother one day, and I said, look, I said, I don't know what your brother plans on doing, but you need to think about it. I said, my family knows where, they know that he was the last person. They didn't know where he lived, but I said, but my family knows that I was, with him. And now if something happens to me, they're going to come up, they're going to be looking for you too, as an accessory. You need to think about that. Let me out. I said, just let me out of here. So he did. He let me out. I ran around the corner, called a girlfriend of mine, and she came and got me and took me to her house. And one day I was going to work. I finally got my car back. The police called me and they said, we found your car. He had cut up all kinds of stuff under the hood and stuff, but I got that fixed. So one morning I was leaving my friend's house to go to work, and I drive down the street, and I'm sitting there at Pope in West Florissant, get ready to turn so I get on the highway. But I look up and I see, as I'm driving up Pope, I see a bike. Somebody on a 10-speed bike. Just real quick. And I looked and I said, I know this son of a bitch is not chasing me down. So when I got to West Florissant, he was coming up on me. And thank goodness the light changed, and I heard him make the left on Florissant. Then I jumped on 70. And as I was coming under the overpass, under West Florissant, I just happened to look up, and there he was. He saw me, and he was standing up there, and he had a
on the overpass, over the
overpass. On the overpass, and as I went under, he was like this with this bottle, and he threw it to hit my windshield. He missed the windshield, but but that's how this guy. He was straight up. Straight up, he was chasing me. I had a Cougar, and he was chasing me down the street on a 10-speed bike.
Crazy motherfucker.
Crazy as hell.
Right, you should have made a detour, a great big U-turn.
I know.
Oh, you throwing a bike at me from the overpass, Chuck? This just went up there and got him. Baby, that is so retarded.
I'm gonna say one thing. Yeah, over here, we've been friends since we came out the womb.
Literally.
Okay.
Like, literally. My mom was pregnant with me when she met her mother. She's my oldest friend.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
that's beautiful.
When I say all we have to do is make a phone call or send a text.
That's it.
We is on our way.
That's it.
Ammunition and firearms ready to go.
Yeah.
Firing up. Play no games.
We did that even when we were young.
Yeah.
If I had a fight,
you know what I
called her. She rode her bike all the way out to the set to help me.
Yeah. Now that I'm newly single, I'll go back to what I used to do with her. Is if I meet somebody new, I'm gonna text her the license plate and the car. Yeah. Before I go on a date. First, I'm gonna drive myself, but I'm gonna let her know what kind of car he got. In case I can't get to my firearm or something in time. Yeah, right. I'm gonna stay strapped.
Because I got two friends on this live right now who would pop your ass.
Okay.
Two of them right now. I got two of them.
Bang, bang. Yeah, she will.
Both of my babies, Wendy and Anissa, would pop the shit out you.
Because me and my husband had a fight. We had a fight. We were in the process of divorce, and he told me, he said, come over, I got something for the baby for Christmas. It was right around Christmas. And I went over to his place, and he kept his hands in his pocket, which he usually didn't do. I said, why your hands in your pocket? He said, don't worry about why I got my hands in my pocket. I said, well, I'm worried about it because why you standing up there, pretty boy, with your hands in your pocket? And so one thing led to another. And so I said, well, I'm leaving. So he tried to block me away, and we got to tussling, and my purse fell off my shoulder. And while we were tussling, and baby blue fell out of my purse, my ride or die fell on the floor. And so it was just like in the movies. It fell out of my purse. And we both stand there like this and looked at the gun on the floor. Then we looked at each other and we both jumped down to get the gun. I just happened to be quicker. And so I said, "Oh, this how you gonna do your baby mama, huh? You gonna do a bitch like this, huh? Oh, you didn't think I was gonna? Oh, now you scared. Now you want to act like James Brown?
Good
baby,
for
please,
you, Wendy. Good for you.
No. So he was like, I didn't mean it. You know, I was just upset. I was, bitch, I'm upset now. I'm upset. And when he turned, I said, don't turn your back on me. And just as I squeezed off around, I hit him once and hit the door jam as he was running out the door. Wait, bitch, I ain't no.
Hoop, you doing okay over there?
Been to church.
You doing okay, huh?
I'm digesting all these stories.
The baby popped up on this crazy ass shit.
Oh no, I have some crazy stories too.
And honey,
but not that.
When he ran out, I ran behind him.
Sick.
And we both running, and I'm firing off rounds. And as we hit this main street, right across the street, because we were down in Fort Hood, right across the street, it was a 7-Eleven. So the only thing that broke the mesmerism, because I was kind of like zombied out, because I'm chasing this some gun in heels. And I saw all the traffic, because he ran out in the traffic. And cars were blowing, and that's what broke the mesmerism. I'm like, bitch, what are you doing? So I turned back around and ran back, jumped in my car, threw the gun in the dumpster over. Threw the gun away.
That sounds so thugged out.
Peace came and got me. They said, when they found my husband, they said there he was in the freezer in 7-Eleven, and he was crying, saying, she gonna get me. She gonna get me.
I don't understand. If you have a baby mother or a wife or somebody who just that's pregnant, why would you put your hands on a pregnant woman?
Oh, hands, baby, he sat on me.
Why would you sit on them? They are just out of control.
As a form of intimidation. You know what I'm saying? And I am typically if I'm a tomboy, so I'm gonna give you a challenge. Typically, it's just like that. And typically, the women who are more timid and more quiet, and they try not to deal with the confrontation. To me, they insert and they be aggressive, and they try to intimidate them to be scared.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say maybe 85% of those women are. Now you get somebody like me and Nezi and Wendy, you got a problem. Right. Because I'm not scared.
Yeah.
You know
gonna catch 2 to the head and 1 to the chest. My mother.
Yeah.
Don't put your hands on me.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Talk to me and talk to me like I'm a human being. Don't do that. Don't come in my house, hurt my dog. Because you bring these kind of people into your life, they start dominating, hurting everybody in your house.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you realize they're like that, don't marry them. Try to find a way to get out of that situation. As you get older, your vibes, your energy, you pick up on energy way quicker.
You pick up on stuff
way quicker. I'm 51 years old now. It took me a while to get here because you have to go through experiences to feel that kind of the vibe and stuff. But I love being older. I'm way sharper. Stuff that I dealt with back in my 20s and 30s, even my 40s. You didn't get that off of me in my 50s.
Yeah.
Period.
Right.
But I am going to protect myself. And if you don't hold me up on a pedestal, then you have to go. Because I don't feel like being afraid of you. I don't feel like looking over my shoulders. I don't feel like trying to figure out. Because if I have to get to, the law don't protect you sometimes with these restraining orders.
Exactly.
They don't, because that's why I had to leave and move to Houston. Because this is
if I gotta get rid of your ass, my damn self, fuck that damn restraining order.
I told the chief of police in Wellston, because he lived in Wellston, I lived in the city. And when I went and talked to the chief of police in Wellston, because when I first walked up in there, that was after he had chased me on the bike. And I said, look, I told the sergeant at the desk, I said, I'm going to do you all a favor. I said, because you all say you can't do nothing because I live in the city. And the city say the same thing. They can't do nothing because he
Right.
lives in the county. I said, so what I'm gonna do? I said, the next time he comes out on their 10-speed
Wendy
bike,
Janet said you should have went back to the dumpster and got your thumb.
I should have, but I was in a lockup, so I couldn't get it. So it was by the time I got out of lockup, it was too late. But anyway, because they locked my ass up for a few weeks. He dropped the charges, that's why. But woo, girl, ain't nothing I can put to
the
jail.
intent does get better with age.
Yeah.
As we get older, you get sharper, and you pick up that energy real quick.
Yes. Yeah.
And especially if you're a single Black female,
yes,
and you have provided 90% of your life for yourself. You take care of self. You do for self. Your house is yours. Your apartment is yours. Your car is yours.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody, you try to, and we as women, we try to be, soft and feminine and, try to be and be nice and all of that stuff. And it's really hard to do that when you see somebody trying to come in and manipulate. And the thing about manipulation, once you've been in it for so long, you just sit back and be like, this damn fool must think I'm a stupid ass or something.
Okay.
Because I just see, it's like a computer where you see all of the digital numbers coming down. You just sitting there reading him. And you just smiling to yourself. And you like, he really think I'm a dumbass. Right. Thinking that. You know what I'm saying?
And this doesn't just really go for heterosexuals.
Yeah.
This doesn't go for same-sex relationships.
Yes, exactly. It could go for anybody. This is just
anybody.
That's
right. But Angel, remember I told you I was going to tell you, but I got a call yesterday from my old boy from Ed.
Oh.
And you know what? Ed had a lot of good qualities, but then he had a lot of old messed up shit going on too. A lot of it. But when he called me yesterday, he said, well, I'm going to come to Minnesota as soon as I get my car fixed. I said, well, you've been saying that since last year. You still ain't got that shit fixed? And I'm going to come because he actually is living with a woman. And he said him and her been having a problem for a while, right?
He always got problems with them women.
Well, all right. He said, well, I'm going to come see you. I said, no. You need to work that out with her. Well, she act like she don't want me to touch her and she won't touch me. And then he dropped.
They'll do that. They'll do that.
What's up with you? I said, why do you sound like that? Why are you talking so funny? Have you been drinking? Well, no. You fell off the wagon, and this I'm gonna say. He been smoking crack. So you smoking crack, and the first person you think about is me. Now that you're on crack, you want to come see me. I don't think that's going to work out. I said, no, you need to stay right there in Dallas.
We as women have to raise our standards.
Absolutely, I agree.
We got to raise our standards, and it's okay to be by yourself.
It is. Absolutely.
It is.
It's okay.
I have been single.
Yourself is lovely.
That's right.
I've been single now for about 5 years.
Okay.
So, and it has actually been helpful. It's been beneficial because you get used to that peace. When you're in these relationships, especially when you're not married, but you're just in that hoping mode that this is going to work out,
right.
You just are still kind of like, I don't know, almost walking on stilts. But then when you can get past that and get into that mode where you are single and you are okay with that because you would rather have that peace and that stability.
Yes.
It's just so much in that. I just feel like that it actually is a blessing because I can look at when I was in my last relationship going with somebody, and this goes back to what Nezi said about energy. Going to a restaurant with the man that I was dating, and even the service that I received was different. Like, it's like you take 30 minutes to get to my table, the problem, it's just, or going out into the world and just the interactions that I have with people are just more positive because that person isn't on my side. And I know a lot of people don't think about it like that, but whatever that person is, whoever they are spiritually, whatever they have inside of them, when you're going out with them, that energy, other people picking up on that energy, and that's affecting your life in the way you are being perceived and the way that you're being treated. Because when I first got in that relationship with that man, he got mad at me because I didn't take him to work because he didn't have a car. But I was giving him my car like this. Said,
you breaking up.
But he got mad at me and take him to work one day. I was like, wait a minute, I haven't heard from you. Oh, can you hear me now? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
Oh,
okay.
Real good.
So I remember when I first started dating the young man, and he got mad at me because I didn't take him to work one day because he didn't have a car. And I just noted that I hadn't heard from him in a while. And so I texted or called or whatever. And then I found out that he was mad at me because I ain't drop him off at work. And I was like, oh, okay, well, then you good, you fine. I told him, I said, because I'm a good look charm. And so then he calls me, calls me a few days later. It's like, hey, good luck, charm. And we ended up dating. We dated for about a year. I didn't find out until later that he had extensive criminal record, but we dated about a year, and that whole entire year that we were together, he didn't go to jail, he didn't have a warrant, and then as soon as we broke up, he started back going to jail. So I told you I was a good luck charm. But the same thing works in reverse. You can bring people into your life that have negative energy. And I think that what we have to consider when we are choosing our mate or who we want to be with or who we want to give our time to is what you out here doing. Because I don't want, as some people call it karma, but whatever you want to call it, I don't want yours on mine. Especially if I'm out here trying to sow some good seeds and you out here trying to smoke some crack. So we just need to make sure that we walking in agreement, okay?
One thing I noticed that year that I was single before I got back with him was, it's like once he came back into my life, it was like everything was cool. It was cool. And then one day I walked in my house and it was just like, it seemed like it was filled with negative energy. So
people can bring negative vibes to your house.
They really can.
And
they
it was
really
so
can.
Heavy, and it was beginning to be heavy, and then I started being tired all the time. And it's like,
that's the sign.
Exactly. So that's what made me start paying attention, because I was in tune, because I had the opportunity to be by myself for that year. So I started paying attention to all my signs and all my intuition and my gut feelings and all of that stuff. So once I started paying attention to it, it got to the point to where I was just like, it's fun to go hang out. The only time we have a good time is when we're going to hang out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the other thing about it was, like, Monday through Friday, he stayed with his mom. He only over here on the weekend. So when you come over here on the weekend, I'm exhausted because your energy is so jacked up. You're making me tired. And
Exactly. Because Anissa, it's not like you've been physically fighting, but you mentally fighting, because something in your spirit that something ain't right. You coming over my house on the weekends. You want to be with your mama Monday through Friday, dude. For real. Where are you really at? Where you at?
Right.
So you are really in a mental
that I found revealed he was doing him Monday through Thursday. Okay.
At least you got the weekends. My mother used to tell me, if you involved with somebody, if you're dealing with a man and he don't call you Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, he call you on Monday.
Yes.
He ain't a good guy. But in your case, he was with you on the weekend, and during the week he was doing his own thing.
This is his persona right here. He likes to exhume like he's the good guy. Like, for example, my son is a total whore. Okay. Love my son to death. He has the greatest girlfriend in the world. But my son is very promiscuous. Okay. I do, but here's where the double standard kicks in. That he don't like nobody doing his mama like that, but he do his girlfriend like that.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
So, and then I love his girlfriend. So it's like, okay, you're gonna say, you see what I'm going through and you see what we dealing with, and I have to call you over here for certain things. I said, so I need you to do better with your girlfriend. I said, because you don't want me going through it, I don't want her going through it, because it's not cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So please work on doing better at what you're doing. You know?
Yeah.
So
you can mess around and get hurt. You can mess around and get killed, mess around with people's feelings, trying to dominate and take over and manipulate.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and this is why I watch what I say nowadays. When I was married to his father, and his father was such an awesome manipulator. Oh my God, he was so shrewd with it. And finally, when I left that marriage, I told him, some woman gonna kill you.
Oh my.
And 10 years later, it happened. The woman didn't kill him, but he got killed because of her.
Yeah, a woman was a death of him.
So I have to watch what I say now, because now when I say shit, it seems like it come true.
Speaking to
so I have to watch what I say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'll say something to the effect of, if you did me wrong, or you know, or whatever, I'll say, oh, your day coming. You're going to have all that luck for this. Or, you know, I'll say something like that, but I don't mention death nowhere in it, because I know if I speak that and that happens, that's going to freak me the hell out again.
Yeah.
You know, so I try not to speak that. I try not to hate you that bad that I want to speak that on your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have to love ourselves. We have to love ourselves to where we ain't gonna tolerate some stuff.
Right.
You ain't no. I love this show. Shout out from Atlanta. Sometimes
like
you do have to Google potential make. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Miss Amanda.
Oh,
You're so right. Google is our friend.
Deeper dive too.
Deep dive. I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Yeah, you got a deep dive.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna let Wendy finish.
Yeah.
This one girl. This is years ago. She just got married, and he's an older guy. And you know, older men don't know how to play the game sometimes. They think they do. They try to have two phones and get caught up because they just old. Anyway.
They're just stupid.
This a second phone. This another older woman sent pictures of her boobies. And he sleep. So she picks the wife picks up the phone because she's younger. And you know how we do. We're gonna get a hold of your phone and we're gonna get a hold of your whole damn life. So go to sleep while you want to. She got a hold of his phone, saw them old lady tits with them little sagging ass nipples. And she said, okay, I'm gonna look this woman up. Sure enough, she went on Google, because Google is our friend and our enemy at the same time. True. And Google said, well, this is the information I'm gonna give you about this woman. But if you want some more information, all you gotta do is go and lay down a few more dollars. I'll give you the rest of the shit you want to know.
Right. It's very important to know last names.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
She said to Google, all right then. She gave them an extra few dollars or whatever. Google gave this whole format of this woman. Everything about her. Everything, like job, license plates.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
So guess what she did? Let me finish the story, baby cakes. Let me finish. So guess what she did? She went to that woman's job, parked next to her car.
Ooh.
And they kind of like, she was already there. And the lady pulled up. I'll just say that. And when when the lady got off her car, the girl had some nice braids in her hair. When the lady got out of her car, the girl got out of her car and they met at the doors. You know how the doors meet up.
Yeah.
The lady said, "Oh, good morning." She said, "You really do have some really pretty braids in your hair." And she said, "Thank you, but I'm gonna need you to stop effing my husband."
Wow.
And she's like, "What?" And she told him his name and everything. And she said that woman thought she saw a ghost. Google will give you any information you want to know. If you pay extra few dollars,
I'm gonna say this.
That's scary.
That
is very scary.
I'm gonna let Miss Hoops go on and chime in. Something happened with the generation. Because back in the day, if you're Angel and our age, I'm 52, she 51. If you talk to the other woman, she will tell you everything and help you set him up. These days, these hoes is keeping the secret along with their ass.
Yeah.
That is a problem.
Yeah. Hey, they hopefully they benefiting from it. And I'm gonna say this too. Then I'm gonna let Miss Who speaks. Poor baby. We're gonna let you speak, baby. If you think you're a mistress, if you think you're a mistress because you're on the side and he got a wife, you ain't benefiting from his ass. You just a side piece of ass. You ain't no mistress. Mistresses are well kept. What about Wendy Williams' husband, ex-husband?
Right.
She's well kept. That's a mistress. She benefited from his ass.
Right.
Oh, the only
you being
and
on Section 8
the one and only
driving
one.
his car occasionally, bitch, you ain't the mistress.
No, if you can't get Thanksgiving and Christmas, bitch, you are a motherfucking side ass. Okay.
What is that? The one and only is what's that question?
She said, "Great discussion, ladies."
What are your
Question
thoughts about some men are making videos about women going to die alone? Okay, well then we gonna die alone then.
I'll be
happy
because before we take some shit and y'all take us down through there and we can't get our hair done, our nails done, and night and be nice and look pretty. If
you
we
can't put us on a pedestal
and you tear us down, all right, well,
forget it. I'll be by myself. Especially gonna give me some damn herpes and you dick slinging all across the US of A.
Exactly.
Fuck you and your dick. I'd rather be by myself.
My husband kept me on sick call. One day
I'll go buy
I'm like, what the hell? I walk in on sick call. And he's sitting up in there. I said, what are you doing here? He started laughing. And he said, what are you doing here? I said, you know why I'm here. You know why I'm here.
Thank you, Deborah.
She right. Yeah. Oh yeah, she pulled her thumb out. She got him. Oh, she got him.
Oh, talking about my husband? Oh yeah.
No. Deborah was asking a question.
No, I agree with Deborah.
Oh, she checked him too. She almost killed him. They both got it.
And that's what I was speaking about when I was saying Google, but also, you know, you get with your county website and you can look up who has a warrant.
Yeah.
Look up search, you know, and that is free because I can't be spending my money and I don't even know if I like you like that. But I have to agree with Deborah too. I mean, I think we as women need to go beyond trying to go to the woman and trying to fight the woman and go after the chick. We need to deal with the person that's laying in the bed next to you. So if you get through fighting her and you are bloody and you didn't fight her, then you go back home and lay down next to him. Right. You know, so I think
I want the girl. I got a story. I got a story for y'all that was so cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. When I was 25 years old, I used to date this guy. He helped me potty train my son. He paid all my bills.
Stand that little fucker.
You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I know.
So his girlfriend called me and she was like, did you know such and such was in a relationship and this is that? I was like, no ma'am. He told me he was single. He had keys to my house and everything. So she invited me over. I went over her house. We were sitting in her kitchen and we were having a conversation. And I told her, I said, I am so sorry. I said, because he told me he was single. I didn't know he had this whole thing over here going on with you. I said, so I'm going to tell you what, we going to set him up. I said, since you going to be with him, I'm not going to be with him no more. And the thing is that he was a Cancer and his birthday was the same day as mine. So I was super psychic at that moment. Super. So I told her, I said, look, I said, you probably gonna continue to be with him. I said, I'm not. I'm cool. I thank you for calling me over and we discussing everything. I'm totally cool with that. Thank you so much. And he was coming to the door, sticking his key in. I went out her back door,
Mm.
went around down through the apartment complex, and went to his car. And I said, "Give me my door keys."
Mm.
He was so caught up, that's all he could do was say, "Here." He didn't argue. He didn't say nothing.
Right.
He just gave me my keys, and I went on about my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Simply me say I would never give a man a keys to my house. I have never done that. I did let some
You're
guys
right.
drive my cars before.
Now I will not.
But now,
Another
no, I
man
don't. You
will
can't
not get
drive
a
my
key to my
car.
house.
No.
You can't have if you ain't my husband, which you don't think that's gonna happen. You don't get that kind of. You don't get that kind of treatment. I'm not playing house with you with my shit.
Yep.
Right.
No,
Exactly.
I don't have a problem being by myself. I grew up as an only child anyway, so
Yeah.
I don't mind being by myself.
Yeah.
You're
But
right.
you know,
You're right. I have learned my
um,
lesson.
yeah, and you know
And
what?
you know
You
what?
They have
it
to
doesn't
earn that
Matter
spot.
how old you get, you learn your lesson. And
Yes, you do.
Yes.
I also learned that if I'm your girlfriend, I'm not gonna act like I'm your wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that is
Charlotte.
the problem. That's my fault. I did that. I treated you like you were my husband, even though I
Yeah.
don't have a ring on it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I will never do that again, ever.
Mm-hmm.
No,
You know.
you
No,
don't get
I'm
that.
not surrendering. I'm not
Because guess
surrendering
what? They ain't gonna give
anything
you the keys to
over.
their motherfucking house.
No.
They ain't gonna do that.
But you
Right.
know, remember, I think I told Angel one time, like I was talking about my ex. You know, I was wife number one. When I married him, I had just turned 19. No, I was 18. I was getting ready to turn 19 or something like that. But anyway, with wife number two was like about 10 years older than him. He was in his 20s then. So she was already, you know, pushing up on 40. And she wasn't no looker either. But she was country as hell. Country baby. And so he would she would call me up cussing. She would call my phone cussing me out. By this time I'm in Texas. And she like, "You trying to get my husband? You trying to get my husband?" I said, "Baby, he was my husband before he was yours. He was my husband first." I said, but that's the reason why he is your husband, because I got rid of him. And so I said, "You know what?" I said, "You know that Jimmy is cheating on you." I said, "You know he is." And I said, "He's with another woman right now. Why you calling me up?" And I said, "And I don't call your house. He calls me." I said, "You know how I know that?" I said, "Because you got my phone number off your phone bill." And I said, "And it's all outgoing calls." I said, "You work at night." I said, "You go to work." I said, "You probably leave around what, 10, about 10:15, 10:30 to go to work." I said, "When you leave out, he calls me trying to talk to me. And I keep telling him, I don't want you anymore." I said, "Just leave me alone." And I said, "Hey, but you
And
know this.
they don't go away.
They don't go away."
Man,
And I
oh
told
my,
her that. And I
woo,
said, "But
Lord.
bitch," I said, "he with the woman right now." I said, "What can I do? I'm in Texas. You all are in North Carolina." I said, "You need to find out what the hell is going on in your backyard." I said, "Because hell, he ain't shitting in my yard. He's shitting somebody else's yard, not mine."
Not
I said, "So
mine.
you need to go find out where he at right now." Oh, she got mad. "Oh, you bitch. You lying." I said, "Bitch, you know I'm not lying. Come on now. Come on." Why? I said, "He with somebody right now."
Why
Yeah,
are
baby.
you arguing with a female about a lousy ass?
Well, Angel, you know what?
No, not you. I'm talking about her.
To her. Yeah, right. But you know what? And she kept trying to go off and go. I said, "Well, this bitch dying." I said, "She called, you know." I just laid my phone down and went back looking at Star Trek because I was in love with Mr. Spock. So I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
I was all off in that, and I just laid the phone down and let her have her say. And I was sitting up there talking about, "Yeah, let's get this mind meld going on, Doc." But anyway, I but that's what was happening, because years later my daughter told me. She said, "Oh, Daddy got all kinds of girlfriends." They got girlfriends all over the place. Said this one, and I know all his girlfriends' name. I remember Starlet, Ella. He finally married Ella, Paula. I know Jamaica told me all their names. And she said one of the girls actually got so mad. He had a Jeep. He had a beautiful red Jeep. She knocked all the windows out that bad boy.
Ooh.
And he was married to wife number 2. But you know, but he stayed with her the longest. And he told me why. He said, because I could do whatever I wanted to do. He said, I even told her, you know, my first wife wouldn't let me get away with this shit. That's what he told me.
Stupid.
That's what he told me. But I never could figure out why that was. I said, why does she hate me so much? Because he was always comparing us. He would tell her, you know.
Oh yeah, they got that bad.
My first wife didn't cook that like that. That's not how she fried her chicken. Well, you know, when she folded the towels, that's not how she folded that. When she ironed my uniform, because I used to iron my, because I could spit shine boots like crazy and have them looking like glass. He said, you know, but I used to do a lot of stuff for him when we were in the military. So he would always compare me and her, and she always came out.
When they start criticizing you,
but
baby, they talking about, yep.
She didn't get mad at him. She got mad at me all the time.
As they
all
do.
The time. Just crazy. But he
let me tell you,
she let him get away with it. He said that.
Let me tell you, now, Anise, like I said, we were born and raised with each other. Let me tell you about what happened back in 1991. I was dating this one guy, Douglas, with his McGilla gorilla looking ass, had the audacity. That's what killed me. These little ugly ass dudes want to cheat on people.
I'm just
you ought to be happy somebody fly like me when dating your ugly ass.
Ugly person a chance,
baby.
They
try to be dog walk you. I should have kept that paper bag over your head, Joe. Yes. Anyway, so he was messing around with this school teacher. And I noticed, like Wendy was saying, they like to compare women. So he started looking at me all crazy, saying, you ain't got no job, you ain't got no stability, saying little shit like that. Punk, I ain't been having no job, I ain't been having no stability. You wasn't tripping off me at that point. You let me drive your car, you gave me a keys to your car, you let me do all this stuff. All of a sudden, I'm a problem. But when they start talking like that and judging you, it's because they mess with a chick that's doing that.
Yeah,
exactly.
And anyway, I was staying with Anise at this time because I used to be homeless. Oh yes, she was the one who put me out too. Anissa put me out. But hold up now.
Look.
I got put out everywhere I went.
With her, we argued over toilet paper time.
Oh my God, I want to talk about it. I'm about to just have a fit right now. That's a different show. Pet peeves. Lord, today.
That's it.
But so anyway, like I said, he was messing around with the school teacher. Some kind of way, she got a hold of his beeper, got my phone number out of his beeper, and called herself beeping me on my beeper, and I called the number, and it's her dumb ass. Now, anytime a chick gets your beeper number and your password and shit like that means you relaxed, you comfortable with this chick. You spend a lot of time with her, and they got access to your shit when you ain't looking. So she called me. I would call the number back and say, hey, anybody call Angel? Yeah, it's Pookie over there. I said, bitch, what? It's Pookie over there. I want to see him tonight. I said, who is this? And she said, I think she said like Peaches or some shit. I said, when I see your ass, bitch, I'm gonna get you.
Damn.
So, sure enough, time went by, and at this time we was thugging. Me and Anissa was straight thugs. I was the nerdiest one in the thug group. Me and Anissa talked about this at this time. I didn't carry no thumbers, none of that stuff. I didn't none of that. But I was bang with your ass.
I carry the ice pick all the time. Everywhere we went.
Her mama carried the ice pick.
Okay.
This video is going to be so demonetized, but so what? Anyway,
I'm sorry, y'all. We just telling y'all the real.
We talk about shooting.
We telling
everything.
Hey, I ain't picking them. So I said, when I catch your ass, I'm gonna get your ass. So one day, me and Anissa was driving down Highway 70. Anissa, I don't know if you remember this or not, but the girl that I thought he was messing with was driving down Highway 70, and she was beautiful.
In the car with you?
You in the car with me? Yes, because you're gonna remember this when I tell you. You was in the car with me. This girl was so pretty. She was like an Indian, and she had 4 or 5 kids. She had like a lot of children, and they were in the car with her. And I said, Niece, I'm driving my car down the highway like this. I said, Niece, there go that bitch right there. And she said, where? I said, right there. I said, here, take this. I had like a juice bottle, glass bottle in my car. I said, here, take this bottle here and throw it at that bitch. And he said, where that bitch at? She let the window down. Paya! Threw the bottle out the window, hit that girl's car.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I don't know if you remember that, Anissa.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did
you know, thinking back on that today at 51 years old, because that girl lost control of that car. She had a big old, like a Caprice Classic.
Oh my.
She was so horrified to where she tried to get off the highway, and that car didn't really turn. You have to actually turn the steering wheel. So she lost control of the car and gained control right before the damn near flipped over. We drive down the highway like, yeah, fuck you, bitch, fuck you.
Hell.
Could have went to penitentiary had she died. So
pretty much.
Come to find out, that wasn't even the right chick that we threw the bottle at. Dumbass bitches. We was just dumb. But 20 and 21 years.
I'm
20 and 21 years.
Dang. I'm gonna ask a question to the viewers.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I left my narcissistic.
But wait a minute, I ain't finished with my goddamn story now.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I gotta finish telling you about Gilla Gorilla. So, the shit didn't end right there because I wasn't satisfied. So he gonna call me. Hey babe, he's calling me babe. Why you throw a bottle at whatever the bitch name was? I'll call her Shamanique. Why you throwing a bottle at Shamanique?
If that wasn't her, how do you know?
I said if that wasn't her, where's the right bitch so I can throw the bottle at the bitch? I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't messing with nobody else. I said, yes, you are. I said, I'm gonna tell you something. Whenever I catch her, I'm gonna get her. And I'm getting your ass too. So fast forward. The relationship was just raggedy. A couple of years later, Terry, I don't know if you remember Terry, Anissa. She passed away. Terry Lumpkins Jr. and them sister. I don't know if you remember Terry. Terry had called me one day and told me, she said, hey, Pookie getting married on this date. It was a whole year from that time she told me. I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna be at that damn wedding. I called my mother. I said, Mommy, we're going to Pookie's wedding next year. And you're gonna be your ass ready. She said, I'm game. My mother was always ready for a foolery. We was gonna wear all black like we was going to a funeral and everything. And I changed my mind. You know, I should have had that picture down here. I had changed my mind. I wore all white and my mother came in all black. She said, why you have me come to this wedding? I got on all black and you got on all white. I said, I changed my mind, mother. But anyway, during that year, I kept telling Pookie, I said, listen, I know you're getting married. I ain't getting married. And I know you're getting married to the bitch that you won't tell me who it is so I can hit her with the bottle. But I'm letting you know I'm going to be at your wedding. I ain't getting married. Day came. Me and my mother showed up at their wedding. He was so scared to come to the wedding. He was late. He was an hour late into his own wedding. She pulled up. She looked so pretty. But her little feelings were so hurt. So when she pulled up and saw me, I was just like this. Yeah, baby, what's up? You know, that's how we talked back in 1991 and 92. I said, what's up, baby? And I had, like I said, he and I had been dating for like 8 years. So I was close to the family. As a matter of fact, I met him through the family. I knew his family first, then I started messing with him.
Oh my goodness.
And so when she pulled up and saw me standing look like a little baby doll like this. She's like, oh, rolling her eyes and stuff. I said, yeah, bitch, I told you I was gonna get you. But I didn't terrorize her damn wedding. I didn't take no red paint and throw it on or nothing like that. But I told her I was gonna get you. So anyway, she walks into the church, and Pookie finally pulled up and saw me and my mother went inside the church, and I found her later on through a cousin. He said, the cousin said, hey, do you know Angel is here? And they said thought he looked like he saw a ghost. And he said, for real? He said, and her mama. Girl, he was devastated to walk in there. He was devastated. So when they finally got in there to walk down the aisle, he was like this. I was like, hey! I should have put the pictures up there. I should have the pictures tonight. How I look. I look so cute. I was like, hey, I had some dookie braids. They were all black with some blonde braids. They were blonde braids mixed in, baby. I was like, hi. So anyway, I sat on his side of the family church and stuff, and her family was a little bit smaller. So anyway, when the everything ended, the bride everybody was walking up to the bride and the groom and saying congratulations, stuff like that. I walked up to her. I said, hello. I said, I'm Angel. She said, I already know. I said, yeah. Bye-bye now.
Wow.
And the same dog ass man, how he treated me, cheated on her to this day. You married into a problem. That's what I'm saying. Be careful who you lay down with. The same stuff he did with me and you is the same things going on in your marriage to this day. He was messing around with a married woman in his marriage, and her husband called him and said, hey, you know your husband, the husband called the wife. He said, do you know your husband is messing around with my wife?
See?
So I'm glad you fought for him. You won. I made my appearance. You can have him.
You can have that.
You can have that. And so he got mad at me because I wouldn't marry. I'm not marrying. I already see your problem before I get married. Why would I marry you? Exactly. Plus, I don't want no kids looking like no goddamn gremlin. No. I'm not marrying you, and I'm not having your gremlin babies. Fuck you. No, ma'am.
But you know, but see, that's the
all
that's right there.
I'm gonna ask this Hoops, and because we already talked to Angel, so I already know what she's saying.
Yeah.
So before, when I got a hold of the information, we had because I told you he had a heart transplant. So I want the viewers' input on how I should handle this. So I'm gonna.
Why she said she should punch him in his pacemaker?
Oh no, don't do that.
He don't got a pace. He got a new heart now. He don't got a pacemaker. He got. But
that's before he got the new heart. She said, "I'd have punched him in his pacemaker."
A week later, I threw him a heart birthday party in my house.
All right.
I've never heard of a birthday party like that.
Okay, because he got a new heart, so he got 2 birthdays.
Okay.
So right. So now, what I did was I threw him a heart birthday party, and he invited all his friends. And this one particular friend I have been having a vibe with. Like
she's a female,
ain't right? She's
a female friend.
So then my other female friend called me the next day after the party and say, "Who was so and so?" I caught a vibe, and I was like, "Oh, so both of us caught vibes." I don't have no proof. So leading up to the day that I broke up with him, I find out he's sending messages, and the messages are leading to situationships. But you invited this girl in my house
for your heart birthday party.
For your heart birthday. She came and she talked to me. So I'm like, see her out. It's like that on site. Like, I'm not gonna beat her up, but I'm gonna threaten her life to let her know what she did was very dangerous.
Yeah.
And I've seen the text message exchange, and you could die doing some shit that you did because you should have never came here. So viewers, tell me. Angel said, NeziGotYouLit said, smile and wink an eye at the hoe. I only got beef with the bitch because she stepped in my house. Other than that, I don't have beef with nobody he deal with. She stepped in my house. Disrespectful. I done dealt with him. We ain't together as of last Saturday, so now I need to deal with you when I see you. How should I deal with that situation? Should I let it ride? Should I wink my eye? Should I let her know that don't try that shit with another bitch because you could die? Should I put my gun to my head and scare the fuck out that hoe? Let me know what I should do. Because I'm trying to be a good girl. I'm trying not to be the gangster person that I used to be. I'm viewers, let me know your thoughts. Let's go.
Because I already know. I already told him what my thoughts were.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this before the viewers chime in. I would say, if you can, let her know she don't need to do that again, because that is how people lose their life. But as for you, I would not put myself in that position to be the life taker. Because you still got a whole lot of life to live. And you know, what goes around comes around. So, you know, next time it might be somebody sleeping in her bed and messing with her head.
But what's
So,
worse
you
is,
know.
but what's even worse, this is what made the situation worse. It's because out of all the other women he done did this with, this is his friend's ex-wife.
Listen what Organic Brown said.
So they let you know. Okay.
It's gonna make you some money, Anissa? No, let it go and let God.
Okay. Yeah. I'm looking for positive feedback.
That's right.
And
you
know, Anissa, and
keep
that's kind of what I'm saying.
Out in the back, I always say something. She said, "Wink and keep it moving." Ain't nobody trying to go to jail with no Rona. Stay free.
That's right.
Stay free.
There you go.
You know what? Years ago,
and he betrayed his friend.
That's right.
Exactly.
He betrayed his best friend too.
Yes, he did.
So you see what type of person that he is, and so like I mean, honestly, I definitely say you walk away from that.
Right?
He invited her to my house. Yeah, absolutely.
He ain't nothing. It wasn't even a matter of, because I do know it's some men that just don't respect women. He don't even respect friendships.
No.
You know, those men that tend to lean towards that attitude of bros before hoes. He don't even have that. So he's work. You let that go.
Let that go.
You let her have him because she gonna be in for it.
And like I told her, I told Anissa, you're getting rid of him anyway. She was just she was an extension of him. So ain't no sense talking to her when you got rid of his ass.
Right.
She didn't even work the damn. No.
He ran away. So what happened was I had an epiphany. So my one man friend I used to date like for 2 years. We was together for 2 years in a relationship. We decided we were friends before we started messing around. Then when we messed around, we had like an aha moment and was like, this some fucked up shit. We shouldn't do this. Then we went back to being friends like it never happened. Now, when we went back to friends like it never happened, I didn't get no good morning, beautiful Texas. He was like, hey, dog, what you doing today? We gonna go kick it with so-and-so, so-and-so. So you talking about this your friend, and you sending her text like, "Hey, beautiful, what you doing?" This is why you drove my male friends away. So now I got to fucking be humble and call and kiss my friend's ass to make up with them because I was with this insecure ass motherfucker.
Hey, don't lose yourself for no damn body. Keep your friends and your people in your life. And I understand a lot of times when we get married and get in relationships, we push everybody away. I understand a little bit. We do like, you know what? Let me enjoy this moment. No, don't push them all the way away. Don't give anybody your all.
Ladies, if y'all ain't learned nothing else from this talk, please learn that I done fucked up and I done let a lot of shit go.
Yeah, buddy.
I done fucked up and I done swept some shit under the rug. And I
which is good for her.
Which is good for me because I'm the pop-off queen. I was 6 feet under.
Literally.
And I have changed so much.
So much.
Yeah.
I have changed so much from that girl that I used to be.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to be more girly and be ladylike and not so why.
Right.
I can't.
It's maturity.
Yeah, it's maturity.
It's maturity
for me to walk away from a situation. You know, this young lady called my phone by mistake one time. This was not too long ago, a few years ago. And so she said, did somebody call me from this number? Now my phone was laying on my bed when she called me. So, and when I answered it, and she said, and I said, no, baby, I said, nobody, not from my phone. But do you know so and so, and whatever the boy's name or young man's name? And I said, no, I don't know that person. So now she chiming, you know, trying to like she going to pick me and stuff. And I said, wait a minute, baby. I said, let me tell you something. I said, I don't know you and I don't know your man. I said, but you get ready I said, you looking for somebody. You trying to chase a woman down that you think your old man is cheating on you with. I said, is he really worth all of this?
No.
I said, is he really worth it, baby? I said, listen, I said, been where you been. I said, I've been where you're at. I said, now we don't know each other. I'm just telling you this. I said, you need to think about what's best for you. I said, now you making phone calls and you trying to get into it with somebody. I said, it's not even worth it. I said, is he the only dick out here?
Pretty much.
Real. I said, is he the only? Is he? I said, come on, baby. I said, you sound like a nice young lady. I said, your feelings are hurt right now. She said, well, yeah, she said, I am. And I said, baby, I said, take it from one who knows. I said, it is so much easier, just like you were talking about changing the drawers. I said, it's easier for you to take your dirty drawers off, wash your ass, and put on a clean pair and keep your life on track. I said, just
go.
Just
stop holding on to these old dog
I
ass
said,
dudes
stop
anyway.
making all these calls. I said, I'm an old lady. I said, I'm an old ass woman. I was only 55, but still, I said, but take it from somebody who has been there. It is not worth the stress. I said, if you're going to do anything, get rid of the number that you're trying to call. I said, and I'm not going to tell you to get rid of him. And I said, but you need to do what's best for you, baby.
Yeah.
I said, it ain't worth it.
Stop clowning over these people.
She said, you know what? She said, you're right. She said, you're right. She said, thank you very much. It ain't worth it.
I'm not fighting over you. I'm not doing none of that. No, I'm not doing none of that.
I'm not doing all of that.
When my ex-husband realized how bad that he messed up.
Yeah.
And because we got married young, I was like 18 in high school. So, like, when I got in trouble in high school, he had to bring me back to school, not my mama.
Okay.
So, that was lovely. Let me tell you, it was so lovely. Because what he gonna do? Let's be clear.
Okay.
But when we finally got to the point, I said what I said, and it did happen. But leading up to that and us getting past all of that stuff that he did, me and my ex-husband became the best of friends. And when he married his new wife, me and her was best of friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We were real cool.
Third wife.
We co-parent a whole unit. Then when he left her, then that's when shit started getting crazy. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? My ex-husband has 6 different kids by 6 baby mamas.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm cool with all of them.
Yeah.
And right now today, the thing is that even though that happened and we were kids and we grown for that, everybody still respects me and I still show respect to them. And my son is in touch with all of his brothers and sisters.
Well, that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they all have a relationship and they all do sibling kick it day.
Okay.
And you know, and if we're around, I kick it with the baby mamas. We all cool. But it's sad that he didn't get to see all of that. So he watching all of this from heaven.
Yeah.
Which is cool. You know what I'm saying? But I hate that he not here no more.
Sure.
Because it would help me a lot with raising all these damn boys that he got.
Out here in these mean streets.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of all of us women raising his sons by ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
And our boys need men, their fathers and uncles in their lives to be, to raise them how, show them how to be men. We can do a lot, but they need male figures around. But of course, they keep killing them off because some kind of way we don't. Some kind of way our black men don't live that long.
No.
Poor decisions
because they jealous of one another. They're jealous of one another.
They be on some bull crap. They just jealous and don't have anything else to do with themselves. Find something positive to do, please.
Right. Well, know, I think nowadays, it might not seem like it when you look at the news.
Excuse me.
But I think we are starting to get a generation of young people that are trying to be more responsible. I mean, you're going to have knuckleheads. You're going to have knuckleheads out here shooting up. And, I love my nephew. My sister has 2 sons, and I love them dearly, both of them dearly. But that middle boy, the one that I helped her, the one I helped her deliver, yeah, he's a whore. He is. He's a whore. He's baby daddy all over Houston. My sister has told these girls, whenever these girls would call my sister, saying, Miss Dina, you know, Chris did this and Chris did that. She said, baby, why do you want my bum ass son? She said,
we be choosing to be with these people too.
Yeah, she said
They don't change.
Right. She said, I have to love him because he's my son. She said, but see, I can kick him in the ass and he ain't gonna kick back. She said, but you can't do what I do. She said, and he's going to dog you. And no, he's not going to be faithful to you. And no, you're not going to be the only one to have kids by. My sister just would she tells these girls this. She said, out of all the girls that my nephew has messed with, she said only only two have actually listened to what she said and moved on. Unfortunately, one of the girls went from my nephew to somebody even worse. When you were talking about the guy that was that was with the girl, and then he was mistreating her, and then all of a sudden now he's all crippled up.
Oh yeah.
Now he wants to settle down.
No.
Well, one of those girls, and my sister loves her. She did that. She was with it. She got with this guy. The guy wasn't shit. He treated her even worse than my nephew did. And then he got shot up. Oh. Now he's a paraplegic. And now he's like, okay, I love you, and I think we should. They got married. She married a
paraplegic?
She married that bad boy.
She
got to help him in and out the car.
Let me say this.
She married him, and my sister said, you know what? She said, I thought she had better sense. But all while he was working, all while he was walking
and healthy,
he treated her like
paying her ass no attention.
Treated her like
I would have treated her
ass and everything. Then now all of a sudden he needs somebody to help wash his ass.
I'd have treated his ass like mommy dearest.
Here's the thing.
And throw him in the closet.
Just like I'm gonna go back to how the double standard is, where my son don't like nobody treating his mama fucked up, but he treat his girlfriend fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you what type of mama I am. And it may be fucked up, and some of the viewers may agree or disagree. But I helped his girlfriend catch him. And she's still with him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
It was a waste of life.
Waste of that time.
So, what I say to her is, my son has been in relationships back, and this is where I think my son's problem is. He has been in relationships back to back. He has not had the time to be by himself and to get to know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
And what you know what I'm saying? He jumps into one thing, jumps into another thing, And she's been there the whole time. So now he's with her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, oh shit, I don't know what happened.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you went blank.
I know, right? I'm trying to get back.
Once you go black, you don't go back.
Oh,
damn, she done knocked herself all the way off now.
Yeah, she'll come back.
She'll come back.
But you know,
girl,
I can't, I don't understand why people want to be, why a woman would want to be in such a nasty
Most
situation.
mothers don't help the girlfriend catch her son.
No.
I'm the type of person that, I know how she feels, and I know what she's going through, and I know what she's experiencing, and I don't like that son. So yeah, you might be mad at me right now.
Yeah.
But you will get over it.
You will get over it.
If she chose to be, and if she still chooses to be with you, then I'm out of it. I already did my justice. Now you're angry with me. Now you and I have problems because of what I did.
Yeah.
But so now when she calls me, I'm like, you know what? I already told you it is what it is. If you choose to deal with this, this is on you.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Natasha says, when I was younger, I asked my mom, when do boys mature? Her perfect response was never, or in their deathbed. Damn.
Okay. Your mother is so the wisdom of a mother. The wisdom of it's the truth. You know,
Elegant Paul says, honestly, is it a lack of intelligence, no self-worth, or a lack of role models why these young women choose not to protect themselves from being impregnated by all and sundry? The pattern must change. Now, what I've learned from that, from some with a lot of women, they want to have babies by these guys because they have a certain trait and characteristic they want. They got nice hair. I'm getting pregnant by you, Juju.
okay.
You got
Well,
nice
guess
teeth.
what?
You tall.
I only had one son. I wasn't the type because people wanted to have kids by me because I'm light skinned with long motherfucking hair.
Right. Yep.
Fuck you, bitch. I got my tubes tied at 25.
Okay.
And
When
they didn't want the time. They didn't want the
and
time
when
back
I
then.
say,
Wow.
in order for me to get my tubes tied at 25 in the 90s, I
Mm-hmm.
had to talk to that doctor crazy as hell
Yeah.
for her to do
She
it.
because she wanted yours tied at 22. They wouldn't do it.
Right.
They wouldn't do it.
So
Hey, I
when I
took
got
2 pills
done
today.
talking to her, she was like, "Oh yeah, you ready?" I was like, "Yeah, I know I'm ready." I said, "I'm not the type of girl to have 2, 3 motherfucking kids running up behind me. I can't do it."
No.
Yeah.
I took 2 birth control pills today. When I had a uterus and stuff and I had a period, I was like this. And guys should always say, I'm gonna get you pregnant. You can't get me pregnant. I got the shit like this. You can't get me pregnant. I wouldn't have no babies by your dusty ass men. No, I ain't want that. You ain't busting my coochie out and leave
Look,
me
and what's
with no
so
babies by
sad
my
is
damn self. No.
Angel's the only child. I'm the only
And niece is
child.
the only child.
My son is the only child.
Okay.
We don't play them games with these people out here.
We got siblings with our fathers, but for the most part, we grew up by ourselves. We grew up with each other, actually.
Yeah. But
And like I said, I think that's part of the problem with my son because he has the only child syndrome. And us as being only children, we have a sense of entitlement. You know what I'm saying? And I can say this because we do. We have a sense of entitlement. So he was spoiled. He got everything that he wanted. Whatever we didn't get as children, my son got. Do you know right now to this day, if he see Angel, he'd be like, "Where my basketball at that you promised me?" I
promised him a basketball at 5 years old. How old is Angelo? He's born in 86.
And he's 34 now.
He'll be 35 this year. He still asks about that damn basketball from 1990. God damn it. 92, 91.
You need to go ahead and get it over with, girl.
Don't she?
Just on GP.
Play with it.
Right.
Get the basketball, please.
You said you was gonna buy me a basketball. Well, you kicked the fuck out of me when he got mad at me when he was 3 years old because I wanted to open the door and he wanted to open the door. I got it. He said, no, you move back. So he took his little foot and kicked the shit out of me. That was the end of that goddamn basketball conversation. Fucking kick me, you little pint-sized punk. You get no basketball. How about that? He was 5 and he kicked me at 3, and I knew I was giving that damn basketball. My first husband was an only child, and so were both of his parents. Yeah, we're a different breed.
We're a different little breed.
Yeah. Well, Jamaica was an only child, and she, so she never had to share.
Right.
But the thing now, one thing about Jamaica, she was a very giving person, very giving. But when I got pregnant, one time I got pregnant, and she was a teenager, and she was so upset.
Girl.
Oh my gosh, she was
upset.
I know. Good Lord.
Mommy got pregnant when I was 17.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know who. I hope you don't think I'm watching your kid. That's what I told her.
Yeah.
My mother had a blank look. I'm not watching your kids.
Right. But and she just could not believe it. So then I had a miscarriage. I had another girl. But she was so hurt. But then we talked it out. And she was like, Mom, I'm sorry. She said, it's always been me and you. She said, it's always just been me and you. She said, and then you turn around and say you bringing somebody else into the circle of two. And she said, and my feelings were hurt. She said, because I didn't want to share you.
Well, I find that when mothers have these children, they think the oldest child's supposed to watch their children. And I tell my mother, your child gonna be yours. I'm not watching your baby bastard. Thank you.
Well, see, by this time, she was almost out of the house anyway. Like I said,
I was 17. I'm not doing that. I'm not watching your kid. Because they did that to me when I was a little girl. My cousin is about a little over 2 years younger than me. And my little bitty cousin, she's 8 years younger than me. And some kind of way at 8, 9, and 10 years old, I had to be responsible for them. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm a kid myself.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to take care of nobody's kids. No, those are your kids. Cook your kids some food. You watch your own damn kids.
Yeah, I was
responsible. So my mother used to always say, you got the only child syndrome. You're just a spoiled little girl. Look, you better take some birth control pills, mother. Anyway, she had ended up losing that baby.
Yeah.
She miscarried that baby.
Was that by Clifford?
She didn't know who it was by. So it had to be between. I said, Mommy, who is the baby by? She said, I don't know. It's either between Clifford or Daryl. And Daryl chased her around the damn in the gangway. I said, why are you getting pregnant by that fool? He's trying to knock your head off. So I said, Angel, hurry up, answer. She was running. You can hear her running through the gangway. Angel. And I'm luckily I was at home. So I got up and went to the door and I opened the door. I said, what, Mommy? She said, lock the door. She came in and I locked the door real fast. She said, he's trying to get me. I said, this the fool you got pregnant by?
Damn. Wow.
We gotta be careful when we lay down. When you got motherfuckers chasing through the gangway, and you don't know if that's your child or not.
And I'm gonna
what
say
are you
this
doing?
Sometimes also what I noticed is like, and I'm about to get a little deep a little bit, is all of a sudden one day you don't want to have sex with nobody no more. That's a sign too. When you don't want to have sex with nobody no more, that's your intuition telling you some shit ain't right.
Yeah, right. I mean, and that's right. Because if he gets in the bed next to you and you like,
or what about when they get what about when they get in bed with you and they turn their back against you?
Yeah.
Well, that's how
they don't hug you or kiss you.
That's how we used to sleep.
Hey, anyway. that's a block. That's a problem. If you get in the bed with me and you turn your back against me, partner, who are you facing when I ain't with you?
Right.
I remember I used to with my one ex-boyfriend, and when I chased down the highway a couple of years ago, I told that punk, you better get your ass out of my way. To get your way out of my way. I remember I used to wake up in the morning, go into my bathroom, look in the mirror, and say, what the hell are you doing? Why do you feel lonely with a sucker in the bed with you?
Right.
If you got somebody in the bed with you, you shouldn't feel alone.
Why do you feel alone?
You shouldn't feel. Why do you feel alone with a motherfucker in the bed with you?
Right.
There's a disconnect. You don't need them. If you're gonna feel lonely, you might as well just get rid of them.
You're right.
No, I don't feel like that. Get your ass away from me.
Yeah.
And then you always want to try to have sex. No, I don't even like you. I wish you would just come up missing.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what Ed was saying about his girlfriend now. He said she act like she's scared to touch my dick. And she act like and she don't want.
And they'll tell you that shit so you can feel sorry for her, so you can give some of your cootie mama.
And I said, she don't want you no more, Ed.
I had that responsibility.
Let me tell you something about. I was too young for that. All us can agree to
this. You sure right, Mr. Amanda.
All of us can agree to this, along with all of the viewers.
14 babies.
You always break up with somebody in your mind first before you feel.
Yeah. You sure right. Right.
You know what you always do. So your behavior, your affection, your sensual and sexuality, all of that shit changes.
It really is.
To where I wish you would have stayed home for the weekend. I don't even want you out here.
I know. Right. Well, see that and that's when I felt that some years ago. I think it was after the last time that me and Ed were together. So that's been a little while. And so I was just thinking to myself one day, I said, you know what, I kind of miss him. But then it's like those thoughts came to me. Now remember when he was here, this is what he did. Wrong film.
They don't change.
And so then in my mind, I'm thinking about all the stuff that irked me. And I said, you know what? I kind of like being by myself. So I'm at that point now where I mean, and I'm not saying that being in a relationship is, it's not good. I'm just saying I know it's not good for me.
No,
I would
all I'm
not.
just right.
Yeah,
The only thing
right
is
now I'm just not
with
that.
men
Anissa, you're not
these
in the
days.
camera, girl. Anissa, get in the camera.
Oh,
Only thing,
Move
just
over.
like me.
only
Just
thing
like
I
There you
can
go.
say these days is you have it, all the stuff that we did when we were younger up until the
Yes.
age that we are now, and to
Mhm.
all the younger viewers that are watching, you know what I'm saying? You never stop learning. You gonna
Yeah.
make mistakes, and you're gonna continuously make mistakes, and you're gonna make the same mistakes that we made, and and then
Mhm.
one day you will wake up and you'll be like, hell no. And that's
You're
just
Yeah.
just
what it
done.
is.
Yeah. You see
Deborah
what?
says, yeah, but
Yeah.
how do you get to the point of being lonely with someone laying next to you? That's
It'll
when
just
you,
come.
it
It'll
comes
just
because
come.
you hold on to raggedy ass relationships.
Yeah.
And you
Hmm.
thinking suckers gonna change. You thinking maybe something will happen to where
Right.
That's the whole
things will
thing.
be
You
better. And
hoping
next
and
thing you know, you
praying.
hold, and next thing you know, you
Right.
waking up with this motherfucker still like, what
Same
the
way.
hell? And you beat yourself up because you don't know how to disconnect yourself from this person. We get
Exactly.
comfortable of being
Oh,
uncomfortable.
Yes.
yep.
You know
You're
what?
We get
right.
comfortable being uncomfortable.
One
When you
time
get
I'll
tired of
say
being
this.
uncomfortable, and when you get tired of being
Yes.
tired, then
Yeah.
you'll make changes. So one
And
day I
yeah.
was like, you know what, this can't work. And one thing I do every year, I go through my I said this in one of my other lives. I go through my phone, I go through my life, and I figure out who ain't going with me to the new year.
Yeah.
Right.
Any person, place, or thing. If you are a
Well, my
problem to
New
me,
Year,
and you a drag, you ain't
everybody,
going with me to the new year.
Yeah.
my New Year
Yeah.
started 3/13/21. That's when I
Mm.
started.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Three
tomorrow.
months into the new
Dang.
year, that's
Yeah.
That's
when mine
tomorrow.
started. No, three
You
That's
know.
thirteen. That was
Yeah.
oh,
last
okay.
weekend.
That
Three
was last
thirteen
week.
twenty one is when my New Year started.
Well, you
And
know
that's
what?
good. I usually give grace periods to January 31st. And usually they don't make it to the mid-January, no
Hell
way.
no.
But if
But
you
you
keep
know.
doing the same stuff with these
Yeah.
people and you bring them into the new year with you, you're gonna rock
Yeah.
and roll the same way all the way through
Right.
the
Yep.
year again
All the
if you
way.
don't
You're gonna
stop.
deal with that same old shit.
And
The
it becomes
last time,
repetitive, you get comfortable being uncomfortable.
right. The last time Ed and I were together, and we were laying in bed. He was on one side, I was on the other, and I put my headphones on, and I was looking at a movie on my iPad, and I said he could watch the TV. And what did I do? I turned my back
Yep.
on him, and I was listening until I fell asleep. When I woke up the next morning, he was gone, and I said, "God is good." And and baby, and I
Yep.
rolled and
Yep,
I
Natasha.
stretched on my bed and rolled back and forth, and I've been rolling back and forth ever since.
Yep.
And he been trying to get back up
Yep,
in me
Amanda, you're
ever
right.
since. And I said I can't do it. When
That's
he
right.
called me yesterday, I said no, the day before yesterday, talking about he coming up here. I'm coming to Minnesota. No, I won't come to
No.
Minnesota.
Because once you get rid of him, you're
That's
like,
something.
yes, I
Yeah,
finally
Yep.
I'm
got you
like
out of my
no.
life. I don't want you to come back. Because if
I
you
don't
go back,
even,
you're
y'all,
going back
I
to
don't
the
even
same
know.
shit you did already. We have to learn
I
how to
don't
be
even
Yes.
know
comfortable
what to
with
do with
ourselves,
myself right
self-care.
now. Like,
Yeah,
seriously, I don't know what to do with myself. Like,
baby.
for real.
Anissa always in a relationship. She's
Okay.
always in one.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
I would catch the rest of the live later. Nezi, got to get these kids together. Go on, girl, happiness,
All
Okay.
girl.
right.
That's
It's your little
right.
Thanks
pretty
for
self.
joining.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, pretty
Yes.
girl.
Thank you. Ah,
Simply says, I'm not in the mood to be the entertainment, cook,
Miss
sex
Cook,
buddy,
buddy.
listen to the snoring, washing dishes, taking a serious break.
And
Ooh,
that
you
is
sound like
what
my life
wife
at
number two is.
13.
My
Right
husband's
on,
second wife.
girl.
That's what she was. And he said the reason why he stayed with her, he said, I needed a cook. He said, I needed
No.
somebody that could clean house, do laundry. I needed
Mm,
somebody to babysit when Jamaica came to
mm.
visit. He said, and if I couldn't find nobody to screw on the street, he said, I could always go home and screw her.
Yep.
For
It's called
14 years, he was with her.
it's called a
14 years of
rebound chick.
hell.
And she sat up there and dealt with that crap all those
And
years.
then when he
She kept
divorced
them
her,
dirty drawers for 14
she
years.
kept on dirty jobs for 14 years. And then when he divorced her, the way he did it was even messed up. He divorced her. He moved out. He was with another woman. When the divorce became final, he called her up and he said, "Our divorce is now final. I'm getting married tomorrow. Do not contact me. Don't try to come and see me. We are finished." He said, do not try to contact me anyway, because I'm getting married tomorrow. And the thing is the third wife, Jimmy didn't stay with her 6 months. He didn't stay with the third wife.
Oh, you're talking about Jimmy. I'm thinking you're talking about
my
Ed.
ex-husband. He was married 3 times. Now, the last woman he was with was his girlfriend.
That's
she
right.
wouldn't marry him.
Miss Amanda.
She wouldn't marry him. And so I said, you know what? I said, Sharon is smart. I said, Sharon is playing it smart. I said, she's looking at what she's dealing with. You know, and that's why she wouldn't marry him. You know, and then, but what happened before he died? Who did he call after all his plumbing ain't working no more? And
exactly.
the soldier can't salute
because I'm the type of person, I'm gonna be with you when the plumbing ain't working.
Yeah, you know.
But you know what? But you know what? Because I don't care about none of that. But now you have shown me you still want to slide out. And then here's the thing, and I know this shit sound crazy, but you're not even doing enough for me to look the other way.
Go to would you get in the camera, little girl?
You're not even.
I'm talking about Anissa.
You're not doing enough for me to look the other way.
Yeah.
When you want to do all these side entertainments, I need to be on a throne. I need for you to take care of everything. I need not to want for anything. So when I see that you're texting all these hoes, I could be like, shit, I don't give a fuck about that. I got X of my dollars in my bank account.
Yep.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
If you're not doing that, then why am I fucking sticking around?
If I'm not benefiting from you,
right?
Why am I accepting this bullcrap from you?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I said in one of my lives recently, one of my coworkers said, "Angel, you're just so."
You could tell that Uber driver to kiss your ass in the tire.
You're just so jovial. I said, because I don't have a lot of stress in my life, fucker. So I had an Uber driver tell me women are supposed to be obedient and submissive to men because it's in the Bible. They use that Bible for weight. That's bullshit. Right. Take your Bible biting ass on, chump.
But how about this? I know times have changed these days, but see, the man back in the day that had multiple motherfucking girlfriends, the wife didn't work. She took care of the motherfucking kids. She controlled the motherfucking money. She did all that. These days, you new motherfuckers. These new motherfuckers want to do the as less as possible, but want to claim your shit like they do every motherfucking thing. No, motherfucker,
no. No. And they don't have anything to offer. Like we can get some D anywhere. What the hell? Your D ain't doing nothing for me.
That look, my
I don't feel like that.
So petty. My ex is so petty. He took the motherfucking TV he bought for my kitchen.
I'm gonna show you.
What? Bitch, I bought another one.
Boom.
You see that?
Yeah, we see it. Life goes on.
Right.
Life goes on without you.
Right.
Right.
And it does. It does go. You know what? My ex told me, he said, you know what? He said, I'm so proud of you. He said, what you did. He said, you raised our daughter by yourself. He said, without my help. He said, you did such a wonderful job. He said, and you know, he said, you've done things for her that I should have been doing. And he said, and you have a house. He said, I'm still renting an apartment. And he was he said, you're doing something so that you can have something to leave to her when you're gone. And I said, I said, everything I've ever done has been centered, around
my child. Yeah.
But and he actually was in the process of buying a house to leave to her, but then he passed on, before he could finalize everything. But I was glad. It did kind of make me feel good when he said that, when he was saying, you did such a wonderful job. He didn't have to tell me. I really didn't need validation, but it did feel good to hear him say it. Because he said, you know, when we first divorced, he was like, "You ain't shit. You ain't gonna never have nothing." He said, and he said, "I'm not gonna help you," and this and that. I mean, he was really, you know, that you're gonna fail in life. Where
they act like we can't live without him. So
Veronica
bye.
Brown said she's going to bed.
Bye, Veronica. Good night, little one. We're gonna get off in a few minutes. We've been on here for almost 2 hours.
Yeah,
I know,
but
right?
you know what, and I know that women do the same thing. I mean, you know, as far as who you got to be careful with, yeah, women, because I know some females that could be just as bad or worse.
Oh yeah,
than some men. I know some.
You know, at that job, they can be same sex relationships. Y'all can get it worse than heterosexual sometimes. Woo wee.
Wow. They could be rough, hardcore, and I'm like, goodness gracious. But you know, but the thing is, whether you're a man or a woman, if you're in a relationship, maybe women are looking at this, but who knows, a man might pop up here. But if you're in a situation where you're not really happy, you know, you have to ask yourself, what is the real reason for me sticking around?
Right.
Why am I still here?
Why am I still
That's
here?
what I had to ask myself, and my answer to that question was, I'm comfortable with the bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to meet nobody new.
Mm-hmm.
That's my answer. So now it's like, no, fuck that.
It's ran its course.
Yeah,
it ran its course. It didn't run its course because now I'm feeling violence coming on to me. Because you know,
we don't need
so
that.
therefore to keep me out of jail, I'm gonna have to cut you loose. Because you're gonna make me hurt you.
It's because you're tired now.
Yeah.
You're finally tired.
Right.
When you get tired of something, you cut it off.
Yeah.
Like that damn job of mine.
Yeah, baby. That was like a man that just butt fucked you every night.
With no Vaseline, girl.
No Vaseline, just rusty.
And rammed it.
Okay.
Rammed and rusty hard.
28 years
of rusty hard cock up the wazoo. Girl. All right, Wendy. Simply Me says, Wendy, that's a true question. Why are we still here, girl?
And that's the question everybody should
because
ask.
We are strong black
or
women
thinking about going into a relationship
that have our shit together. And
why do I want that person?
Why do I want them? What is it that draws me to this person?
Is it worth it? And if we see the signs before the relationship, just dip on out. Sometimes we don't see it and we get caught up.
Yeah.
And once you realize once you're in it, just try to fade
sometimes
off
the guys are so good with manipulation tool that we don't see all the signs. Sometimes we're not paying attention to the signs.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
We choose not to pay attention to them.
Oh God.
You'd be like, I really like this person.
Like for example, I done finished off my glass of Remy over here, right?
Yeah.
So when we're in a bar atmosphere and we're drinking and we're socializing and we're having a good time, you may meet a fucked up ass dude, but you don't even know that he fucked up until you sober.
Yep.
Yeah.
When the smoke clears.
Yes.
You be like, my video the other night.
My Black Valentine video I posted about 3 weeks ago. I was telling my girls in that video, I said, hey, when I went to the massage therapist, I used to let this massage therapist put his finger in my booty, suck my toes, you know. That's gross. And I'm like, I'm caught up in the moment. I'm like, I'm orgasmic, and I'm like, I'm feeling you, and I let that motherfucker come to my house. I said, what the fuck is at my door? You ugly troll bastard, you. Why are you here? But you be so you be in the smoke at the time. You don't see shit. Like, oh. And then when the smoke clears, you be like, what is that at the door? He said, hey, right. I said, oh no. I said, and I did have sex with him. It was like I wasn't there. I was like, I need you to go home immediately. I stopped him in mid pump. I stopped him in mid crusty ass pump. Don't thrust crust pump me no more, motherfucker. Go home. You mailbox shaped motherfucker. You why are you here? Shit. Girl.
And you know what? So anybody listening, it's okay for you to do that.
It's okay to stop motherfuckers in mid-pump.
Mid-pump, that's true.
Hey,
Yeah,
as a matter of
because
fact, I should have stopped them at the front door.
Yeah, I actually, I'm laying there and I took my finger on his back and I said, "Excuse me, hello, can you stop doing that?"
Please.
I said, "Just stop."
Stop him in the mid-inward pump.
Mid-pump. He was still trying. I know you're still moving. Stop it and get up. And I just got up, put my clothes on, and left. I got to go. Well, wait a minute, no. And I told him no, but I got to go. I ain't filming you. I don't know what the hell I was drinking or thinking or smoking.
What is
See,
it?
we get caught up in that shit when we drink and we be like, oh Lord.
You speaking in all kinds
shit
of
when you
Arabic
drunk.
Be speaking in tongues, right?
Oh,
and then when you get sold, we be like, oh Lord.
Okay.
Wow,
Lord.
And then you wake up and it's like, what? And you
ain't nobody called you. You're just saying what?
Yeah. I was looking around like, but I took my finger and he was like, and I just took my finger in his back and hey,
sir, excuse me, sir.
Can you stop? Just stop doing that. Don't do that.
Stop it, person.
Get
my
up,
goodness.
move. Put my clothes on the left. I'm done.
Hey, I don't even miss no damn sex. One day I just hope my vagina seals itself shut like a goddamn envelope. Just
okay.
Just fuck it.
You know what?
Hey, I use it for what is I use the bathroom with it. What it's for?
That's
I wash it.
It took
as soon as I skip one day of washing, it smelled like some type of funky monkey from hell.
Okay.
One of them gorillas on the whiz. I picture my coochie smelling like their faces on the damn motor. Yeah.
I mean, anytime you can go to the bathroom and you excuse yourself, say, I have to wipe you. I'm sorry to do this. I'm not trying to invade your privacy, but I have to,
I just want to get one of them things where I could pee standing up because I'm tired of squatting up.
What? Let me know how that worked out for you.
Yeah, I know I'm retarded.
Look.
Let me know how that worked out for you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry, simply me. I'm sorry, girl.
Y'all know we silly. I know y'all look. We are silly audience. Like, if anything that we said is going to help you, like, please just be careful. And if you have any additional questions, please ask once we go offline, and we'll answer whatever we need to answer. And if you're in the St. Louis area and you need a motherfucker to come beat Debo, I got you.
Right.
I got you. Just call me. I'll be on my way if you live in St. Louis.
Girl.
And if you need some toys, isn't that toy store down there still down there on Grab
Boys?
Jefferson? No, off of
I am in Mexicoville over here. I'm on Chippewa in California.
Okay.
Baby, it's all Mexicans over here.
You right.
Fucking jalapenos. That's mean to say, Nezi. Don't say that. Goddamn jalapenos over there. What the hell am I gonna do with a jalapeno?
Look, she said, I'm looking for a toy store.
Right simply means you show right.
If it's still over there, I haven't been over there for some years since I have no need. But
you better put a mask on the goddamn toy. Somebody probably use it and put it back. So put a mask on your toy and spray it down with some Lysol and rub it down with your wipes.
Could be a return.
It could be a return. Because they say now you can't return nothing, but if they just in case they do, just wipe your shit down and be covified. I need for you to come to Chicago.
Oh my goodness!
Oh Lord!
Yes. Okay. We can do that. We can do that.
I think I would turn into the motherfucking relationship killer. Motherfucker. You got a motherfucking relationship problem? I'm gonna smoke that nigga.
Damn.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Oh, Natasha said get a BOB, a battery operated boyfriend. That's right on time.
Okay.
All right, Natasha.
My body would go into shock because it's been some years, baby. My body would say, what the heck is happening there?
I know, right?
What's she doing? I'm headed back to my room. I was in the library, but I'm headed
The
back.
library.
Yes, my library. Yeah, because you know I live on campus here where I work.
Why would you be in the library though?
Because it was just a better setup. Because my room is a disaster. I was going to clean my room and just never did, and so it looks like crap.
Oh, okay.
Look, I mean, because look, this is what because I'm pulling stuff out. This is what my room looks like right now.
Oh,
You know,
What the hell, Wendy? What the hell you got going on over there?
because I went shopping and all kinds of.
Wendy.
I just did not straighten up my room. And see, before we started, I was sitting down eating, and so my little dirty plate is still over there. You know, so I said, you know what? I don't want nobody to think I'm a roach. So I went into the library so I can look dignified.
A dignified librarian, not librarian, librarian.
Librarian.
The librarian. Librarian girl.
I think in my previous life, I used to be a hitman. I think I'm gonna be that in my real life.
Oh my goodness!
Dang.
You know these hitman movies be looking real good. I be watching.
Hey, girl, you sound like Wendy. Wendy thinks
like literally. I think I could do that shit. Like for real.
Okay. I think
I'm gonna tell you something. Since I stopped working, I have demotorized my brain. I'm telling you, I just think about murdering somebody every day. So I don't think about it every day no more. Just maybe once a week. So I'm doing much better now since I stopped driving bus. Just once a week now. Because I used to go to work like, I'm one of these motherfucking days. I'm gonna take this bus to the river. Say something else. Tell you how nasty niggas shut up. I'm gonna kill everybody on this damn bus. Bus driver, don't kill us, please. I can tell them I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna take it to the river.
I know.
Don't take it to the river, bus driver. Shut your ugly ass kid up.
Right now, I think I'm living my best life right now.
I think we all I just started, and I'm having a great fucking time.
Yeah, you know.
So I'll be doing more videos with this
stress. I have no stress.
Because this is fun as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun. We're gonna wrap this up. Organic Brown Sugar said, "What do you think about the new Coming to America?" I didn't watch it because they ain't got nobody getting killed.
I watched it. I mean, I thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? It was funny or whatever, but it's not like it's funny, but I like
the original
gruesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Movies and stuff like
if
that.
Eddie Murphy come up killed up in that motherfucker, I'll watch it way faster. But he ain't. Somebody got to die for me to watch that some bitch.
And see, and I'm more into detective stuff and murder shows
like that. I'm good.
Right. Now I'm hungry. Now I need to go find me some vittles.
That's all right. You know what? I ain't ate all day, and I had the best motherfucking shrimp St. Paul ever. And I still got a half order of special fried rice over here on the stove. I'm finna turn up.
Dang. Hey,
that sounds so good. What you got? Oh, Kit Kat. This child got diabeticals in her bag. Diabetical, Reese Pieces, Kitty Cats, Yo Polo, Milk Duds, and ass pickles. You got a big ass bag of ass pickles.
Yes, ma'am. I do.
I want some kitty cat. I think I might go get my shitty Shay so we can go for a ride, go find some vittles.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. We've been on this live talking crazy for 2 hours and 7 minutes. I mean 7 seconds. I hope nobody think we're man bashing. We're just saying,
we're not man bashing. We're just saying, don't take no shit, ladies. That's all we're saying.
Be careful when you lay down with.
Shit.
Make some good decisions.
Because all the sex that they had with previous women, all of that shit is in you.
Yeah.
So I got 1,000 motherfucking personalities right now.
Yeah. And I had 1,000 penises.
Damn.
Call me.
I'm just saying.
Call me. I gave up.
That's a shame.
No more.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's wrap this up. Anisha, don't incriminate yourself, girl. Girl, my friend is a thug.
Honey,
I love y'all. I had such a good time with all the people checking in. Thank you so much, you guys.
Okay,
thank you, guys.
You all have a great rest of the weekend and a good week.
All right, you too, Wendy.
Okay,
Thank you for
baby.
joining Nezi Got You Lit live video, and we'll catch you on the next vibe.
Bye,
Okay.
Hoops. Wherever you went, I don't know
Bye-bye.
where you went. So bye, Hoops. See you
Yeah,
later.
Hoops.
Thank you. Oh, I kicked
All
her out
right,
because she
bye,
didn't
yeah.
come back. She didn't
Oh,
come back.
okay.
I kicked out. Bye,
Okay, baby.
guys.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye.